Yes, guys, welcome to your Chelsea versus Esperance Sportive de Tunis press conference reaction. As I put in the title, ESDT, Esperance Sportive de Tunis. Cannot be authorized to have a whole name, and yeah, the title will be too long. But Enzo Maresca did come out at 6:30 p.m. BST. This is going to be uploaded by 2 a.m, so a bit late on it, but I was busy. And when I'm busy, I don't get it on film, of course. So, we're going to be going through a few quotes, what I want to go over, then there's some news, and then there's some player quotes as well. But I will not be focusing on the player quotes as much, as there's only one or two what I really want to go into from Liam Delap. And yeah, so let's start. Team news. In terms of training, Reece didn't train because he was ill. Levi was also ill, but he took part in the session. And Kendry is with us. He asked to spend time with us and train. We'll see what the plan is in the next few weeks. Nothing to really look into here. Enzo Maresca is literally just saying, Superheads are ill, but they'll be here for the game. They'll be at least in the squad. Kendry Pires, we already knew. He is training with us. So yeah, nothing to really go into. He then got asked about the heat. He says, it's almost impossible to train, to make sessions because of weather. We are trying to save energy for the game. It's not easy with these conditions, but we are going to try our best. And then he also goes on to say about the weather. I always try to avoid excuses. I always try to be honest. It's reality. It's difficult to work in with these temperatures, but we are here and we will try to win tomorrow's game. It's almost impossible to do a normal session. We did the session this morning quite short. So he did say that it's hard to actually train due to the temperatures without losing so much energy. He's not wrong. I'll be out walking for 2.5 hours. I will probably struggle, but I think we will put up a decent display. He then got asked about the tactics in terms of Cole Palmer and Enzo Fernandez. He says, quote unquote, Flamengo game, Cole and Enzo on the ball were occupying what they did during the season. Off the ball, Cole was defending a little bit more wide. I did notice that kinda. It did look like that it was a 4-2-2 with Neto being the second striker, then you kind of have like the 2 8/10s, then your 2 6s. So I did notice that. Kinda. Yeah. I did notice that. He then got asked about the ownership and the tournament money, because obviously you get a lot of money for this. Enzo Maresca says, the owners just want the best for us and for the players game by game. They're not talking about the final reward in terms of money. They never put pressure on us to win this tournament because of the money. I do believe that, and I don't believe that. If you don't know, Clear Lake Capital is an investment firm. They invest, sell for profit. So practically, we're keeping the best young players, but we're selling the rest for profit. But you can't tell me that this isn't because of money. It has to do with money somewhat. I mean, come on, we're not stupid. He then got asked about Christo and Kunku. Christo is with us. He's our player. He's doing very well in the last 4 or 5 days for sure. Tomorrow we are going to do rotation. We'll see if there's any chance for ones that are not playing a lot. Well, it doesn't matter what you do in training, because anyone could do it in training and then absolutely stink up on the pitch. No, Morgan, I'm not going to be commenting on that anymore. And the Mesker then talks about Mark Cucurella's workload. He says, we used Malo Gusto during the season on that side. Beginning of the season, Renato Vega for sure in that position. He is the only one. Reece James did a few times. We can find different solutions. Even Josh did it for us. We should have bought Issa Samuel Smith, or we should have bought Renato Vega. Oh, sorry, no, I forgot. Renato Vega doesn't play left back, so yeah, no, like that kind of just shifts him out of the image. If he actually want to play left back, then we could have actually had a left back, but because the only wants to be a centre back, it's kind of pointless bringing him. Yeah. Obviously, Caleb Riley is nowhere near ready yet. Back talking about Nkunku. Chelsea and Nkunku are weighing up the possibility of trying to send Nkunku to United and Alejandro Garnacho in the opposite direction this summer. Right, first off, they can make Nkunku fuck off to United. I don't give. But for Garnacho, for the Nacho guns, no. No. How do I say no in Argentinian? I want to know, because I want to reject Garnacho in Argentinian. You know? So yeah, no, just no. I'd rather take JBG or Malik Fofana, not Garnacho. Further then got said, Christopher Nkunku and Alejandro Garnacho both want to quit their respective clubs, and the prospect of them trading places has not been ruled out, although there is no expectation of a swap deal being negotiated. Man United are interested in Nkunku. We are somehow interested in Garnacho, and we do not want any egos, but you know. Coming out from Ecuadorian sources, of all places, I've not had a report from this set of sources in quite a while from Ecuador. Chelsea are looking at Piero Nketiah from Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen value like 60 million euros, which is around 50 million pounds. Great deal. I take him. I think wages will not be an issue, but it's the fact that if it Chelsea actually have interest, and if it's not just PR or just a really shit source, but I'll take him for 50. Now player quotes. Oh yeah, one more thing to transfer news wise. Discussions have taken place between Arsenal and Chelsea over a possible move for Noni Madueke, who is valued at 50 million Great British pounds. Arsenal are not currently prepared to pay that price. Do one. So you for flipping off Arsenal. There you shall cunts. As things stand, Chelsea have no plans to sell Nicholas Jackson right now and expect him to play a significant role next season. This is coming out from Mr. Dom Smith, a reliable Crystal Palace source. Now, this is where the Liam Delap quotes come in. He got asked about if it was the be-all and end-all for his next club if you sell playing the big part. Liam Delap says, it wasn't the be-all and end-all in terms of Champions League being a part of this decision process for his next club. Because I was also looking towards future seasons, but also it helps. Liam Delap, bargain at 30 million already. Glad he chose Chelsea. Come on. Liam Delap then says, I've got a great relationship with the manager. I know how he plays. I played in this system before. It's very similar now. I know a lot of the players here and the project of the club. How they see the future, that's what excited me. Yes, guys, he's not wrong. And him as a player is very aggressive. As he goes on to say at some point, which I cannot find here, but he said something, and at the end of the day, he's not wrong. He likes to be aggressive, he likes to be dirty, he likes to battle defenders. And that's what I like. Diego Costa region. A bit of a plug. Tomorrow or today, 1 PM BST, I'm doing a cross-country charity walk. If you want to donate, I will leave a donation link in the description. Feel free to donate. The link will be valid for a while. In fact, probably for the whole time. But yeah, feel free to donate below if you want to donate. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and peace.